When you step into a Dubai billionaire's mansion, your eyes aren't drawn just to the skyline views, the chandeliers, or the towering ceilings. No, what captures your soul is the kitchen. Not a kitchen made merely for cooking, but one sculpted like art, floating between modern innovation and ancient opulence. Welcome to the heart of Dubai's most luxurious homes, where the kitchen isn't a room, it's an experience. Let me show you why. NNTHE flooring is where the story begins. Polished Calacatta gold marble, laid in wide seamless slabs with real gold inlay strips tracing the geometry of the space, catches every beam of natural light. These high-gloss surfaces don't just reflect, they glow. Each step you take feels like walking across a mirrored dream. But beneath that surface, silent underfloor heating, bringing warmth to your bare feet on even the coolest desert mornings. And the lighting, soft LED toe kick, glows kiss the floor under floating cabinetry and curved island bases, creating a sense that everything, even the marble itself, is levitating. At the center, the kitchen island commands reverence. It's not rectangular, nor square. Instead, sculpted in flowing curves, like desert dunes meeting ocean waves. Carved from translucent honey onyx or warm backlit resin, the island becomes a source of light itself. Water flows gently through channels embedded into the stone, forming an enclosed stream. Below the crystal surface, live koi fish drift slowly in illuminated glass basins, their colors dancing like silk in the water. On top, you'll find embedded herbs, real, living plants nestled in carved bowls, basil, mint, and lavender, blooming under subtle grow lights. Cabinetry is never flat or ordinary. Here in Dubai, it's art. Imagine curved rosewood panels with polished brass edges. Or perhaps matte-finished champagne lacquer paired with satin copper handles, each shaped like stylized palm leaves or abstract Arabic calligraphy. Push-touch mechanics keep the surface flawless. No lines, no noise. Every element blends into the next, with soft edges and flowing silhouettes. Cultural details are everywhere, yet never obvious. Mosaic tile backsplashes made of hand-cut semi-precious stones, malachite, lapis lazuli, and tiger's eye, glint from behind custom copper range hoods. You might spot an inlaid mother-of-pearl border running along the open shelving, a nod to ancient Arabian craftsmanship, or carved Mashrabiya panels above the cabinetry, laser-cut and backlit, casting delicate patterns of shadow and light across the walls like an evening prayer whispered in geometry. And even the walls themselves are alive. Instead of plain surfaces, they're often finished in Venetian plaster with tones of sand, saffron, or desert rose, each layer hand-smoothed into soft waves that play with the light. In the most lavish homes, a full-height green wall thrives behind glass, an ecosystem of moss, orchids, and ferns arranged like living artwork. Not for show, but for air, peace, and grounding. Because even in opulence, nature is welcome. Pendant lights hover above the island, not just for function, but sculptural emotion. Hand-blown glass pieces, shaped like water droplets or desert crystals, suspended at different heights, their interiors flecked with gold leaf or amber glow. At night, they transform the space into a constellation, your own universe of warmth and shimmer, where every reflection on the marble feels like a new star forming just for you. This isn't just a kitchen, it's an invitation to linger, to breathe, to admire. Even the appliances vanish into architecture. Refrigerators hidden behind fluted wood doors, cooktops that blend seamlessly into the stone surface. Faucets rise silently from the counter, brushed brass and sensor-activated, shaped like poetry cast in metal. Every curve, every shadow is intentional. The design doesn't shout, it whispers in elegance. And the scent. Imagine fresh baked saffron bread or citrus-scented steam from a copper kettle, not from a restaurant, from your private kitchen, where beauty meets utility in the most intimate, breathtaking way. You don't need to cook here to feel at home. You just need to stand still and take it in. Because in Dubai, the kitchen isn't behind the scenes, it is the scene.
But there's more. These kitchens don't just celebrate material beauty, they celebrate cultural identity and craftsmanship. Every corner tells a story. Some kitchens draw directly from traditional Emirati motifs, like arches carved into cabinet frames, or floor tiles patterned with abstract desert flowers, reinterpreted in luxury stone. Others incorporate Mashrabiya screens not only as decorative elements, but as ventilation panels, sliding privacy walls, or even glowing backlit cabinet doors that shimmer when opened. This blend of heritage and modernity defines what luxury means in Dubai, never forgetting the past, but always reaching for the future. Above the island, the ceiling becomes a canvas. Imagine sculpted gypsum with hand-painted gold patterns, gently curved like the inner dome of a mosque. Recessed lighting runs the perimeter, while a central fixture hovers like a golden cloud, radiating gentle brilliance. Around the edges of the room, soft alcoves house artistic objects, a ceramic falcon, an antique spice jar, or even a small Quran stand. Reminders that this is a personal space, sacred in its own way. Now look to the dining connection. Many Dubai kitchens flow directly into an open dining area where matching themes continue the visual story. Long handcrafted dining tables of smoked eucalyptus or tiger wood, surrounded by velvet upholstered chairs with gold-capped legs, sit beneath massive sculptural chandeliers. The color palette expands, desert sunset tones of amber, rose, deep sand, and cool moonlit metalwork. At night, the space transforms entirely. Reflections from candles, LED-lit marble, and curved mirrored panels make it feel as though you're dining in a dream suspended between glass and stone. NNBUT. It's not just aesthetics. Smart technology is embedded throughout, invisible yet powerful. With a whisper or hand wave, lighting shifts from sunrise glow to midnight serenity. A concealed screen rises from the counter for recipes or video calls. Climate control subtly adjusts based on humidity and cooking heat. Even the scent system can infuse the space with notes of cardamom, oud, or sea mist, depending on the homeowner's preference. The room listens, adapts, and responds, like a silent concierge serving your every sensory need. And then there are the hidden indulgences. Slide open a cabinet, and it becomes a concealed coffee station with imported Italian machines, gold-plated cups, and drawers lined in velvet for spices and sugars. Another wall hides a wine or juice cellar, built into polished limestone with glowing amber shelves and laser-controlled temperature zones. Under the floor, you might find a cooling drawer for fresh fruits, or a warming cabinet for date cakes and honey-soaked pastries. It's a sensory world wrapped in warmth and precision. Gan textures play a major role too. While many imagine stone and metal to be cold, here they're softened by contrast. Marble is often paired with smooth suede bar stools, rounded clay planters, and soft woven area rugs beneath the breakfast nook. The balance of tactile comfort and grandeur is deliberate, every detail meant to create emotional response. One touch to a drawer feels like gliding over satin. A brushed bronze handle feels like warm silk, and the acoustics designed for stillness. Even when busy, the room sounds serene with gentle materials absorbing clatter, so all you hear is the soft bubbling of indoor water features or the low hum of hidden ventilation.
This is the kind of kitchen that makes you pause, not because you are hungry, but because it reminds you that luxury is not just about material, it's about movements. Standing on a warm marble as morning sun through sheet drops, hearing the distant sound of water trickling under your kitchen island, sensing the soft aroma of orange blossom, even though no one has cooked yet, watching the light play on a crystal pendant as it says gently in silence. In Dubai, Billionaire Mansions, the kitchen is more than a place to prepare meals. It's the emotional heart of the home, a sanctuary where culture, comfort, and quiet converge, a space that feels personal, crafted not to impress the world but to reflect, and that was makes unforgettable. In the most refined Dubai kitchens, art meets utility of every intersection. The pantry, it's a walk-in chamber wrapped in ambient lighting with custom shelves designed to fit exact jars, containers, and hand-labeled tins. Everything in its place, glowing. The fridge, hidden behind that opens silently with a tape. Inside trays, arranged like a gallery, ruby tomatoes on black slate, figs nestled in silk cloth, gold leaf desert resting under glass domes, Finally, it's not for show, it's for those who believe beauty should exist in even corners. At the end, I would like to request never forget to subscribe my YouTube channel and compulsorily specifically click the bell icon for my upcoming videos notification. Okay, thank you.